Hello, my name's Alexandra with Data Spring Hypnosis out of New York City. Today I'd like to talk about empowering questions and formulation of hypnotic suggestions, and what to do when maybe you don't have all the information you thought you needed when you're mid-session. Asking questions is an important part of getting information from your clients, while it's important to be an attentive and intuitive listener because it's also important how you formulate the suggestions. Remember, when a client's in the hypnotic state, you can certainly tell them anything that you'd like, but if you're not using words and terminology that resonate with them, the power of the suggestion is going to be less. So the more that you begin to find their words, their terminology, their feelings, and their thoughts that you can give back to them while in the hypnotic state, the more it's going to resonate with them. So if a client comes in and tells you that they'd like to feel more calm, and when they feel calmer, they're more confident, it's important for you to pick up on the word calm and confident, because if you go in and tell them to feel more comfortable, relaxed, they might not take in that suggestion as well, as much as they would take in the word calm. And you can begin to play with the word calm, right? Calm has a very vibrational sound to it. They might even begin to visualize the word calm written across their forehead, giving them a reason to feel calm, that if you feel calmer, you allow yourself the ability to have much more access to feeling confident, because a calm you has the ability to maybe think or do something differently, or it's void of some feeling that's inhibiting them from feeling confident. And so it's important to formulate your suggestions in a very powerful way. Now, you might also find that halfway through a session, you're not even sure what to do. You might find yourself a little bit off track. And there's a wonderful, wonderful word and question that you can begin to ask. I wonder. I'm curious. To sort of guide them through a hypnotic suggestion of I wonder what it would feel like if your shoulders became even more relaxed. It's almost like you're challenging the mind, and yet you're giving them the suggestion that they can. What you're beginning to do is tap into the mind's subconscious creativity, right? I wonder what it would be like tomorrow if you have the best night's sleep, and you wake up knowing that all the conflicts in the world, anything that was bugging you from the day before, weeks, months, years, just miraculously, subconsciously was released in your sleep, where you would wake up that morning feeling very differently. And I'm curious, right? And you go nice and slow, because there's a time distortion in the hypnotic state, so go nice and slow. And I'm curious, or I wonder, what you would notice first thing when you wake up that was different for you. And you just let them think about it. And you might even in the hypnotic state have them answer you. What do you notice? I'm curious, right? One great hypnotic suggestion that you can give when you're doing an induction is you could maybe feel the heaviness of your right arm and your left. And I wonder which one feels heavier. Right? You're not asking them to pick, you're just curious which one, giving it to them. Empowering questions, they're open-ended. They allow them to utilize their thoughts, their thinking, their imagination. I'm curious, I wonder, what would it be like? How does that feel? It's not a close-ended question. Close-ended questions will get you a yes or a no. That's not what you're looking for. And so it's always important to ask the right questions to get the information that you need, whether it's in a session or pre-session or even afterwards. What was that like for you? Get their feedback, because what works is important, but what doesn't work is just as important too. And so these are all tools that are going to help you become an even better hypnotherapist, hypnotist, and I'd certainly be happy to give you more and more tools, so keep checking back in with me. My name's Alexandra with Data Spring Hypnosis. Have a beautiful day.